Hi, it's Allie.
And Gabi.
And we are devious.
Okay.
We are.
Allie, Gabi, we are devious dumplings.
Let's get steamed. Okay.
Hold on.
You can see the mic.
We can put a little hat on him next time. Seriously.
Don't. Hi, it's Allie.
And Gabi.
Hi, it's Allie.
And Gabi.
And we are devious dumplings. Let's get steamed!
This is our first on-camera
prepared video.
Yeah, like we've been planning on doing this one. And this is Minisode 3.
Yes.
We're recording this before we record the episode that it'll be partnered with. But that will be the fanfiction episode. And so what I've prepared for this minisode is a mini game. But before we get into that, I just want to ask you, how familiar would you say you are with classic literature?
I have a degree in literature, English literature, so I had to study the classics. I'm very surprised by the game. For our minisodes, we're doing surprises for each other, so we don't know. The other person doesn't know. So this is Gabi's.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm nervous about the game, but hopefully I can win. So let's go.
I don't know if it's exactly like winning as much as it is passing, because you're the only player.
I still want to pass.
Yeah, no, that's the goal. And then how familiar would you say you are with fan fiction in comparison to classic literature?
Are we talking like well-known fanfics or just fanfic in general?
I would say both.
I know like a couple of famous fanfics, but I didn't read them. But I've read a lot of fanfic. Like, I have 447 tabs open on my phone. They're not all fanfic, but there is quite a few that are.
That's a lot. How many did you say?
447. But it's not like all fanfic. I do a lot of research, and then I'm like, oh, I'll come back to that, and then I have stuff open for like work.
Okay, that makes sense. But still,
and
that
like,
many tabs.
I'm gonna go through it later.
That intimidates me so much.
Yeah, I didn't even talk about, like, that's just the normal ones. I got, like, private tabs open, too, and there's, like, 10 of those. Let's go. Let's play this game. Let's play this game.
All right.
Well, see if I know anything about fanfic.
How good do you think you would be at differentiating between fanfiction and literature? Because in this game, I'm going to give you a quote or a passage from a fanfiction and a quote or a passage from a classic literature novel or piece, and you are going to guess which one is the fan fiction and which one is the published literature, and bonus point if you can guess the source of either one.
Like the author?
Yeah. So or for the fan fiction, if you could guess the fandom, if for the actual, based in reality one, if you can guess the author or the book it's from.
I feel like we're gonna need sound effects and like a little score thing at the bottom that says, "Yay, Allie!" or
Oh, I'm gonna add a little counter right here.
Right here.
Right here.
Yes. No. Allie sucks. I don't know. Are you gonna do voices?
No, I don't think so. Well, because some of these, I'm not gonna give you any hints.
Okay. Wait. I only know dirty fanfics.
Use your best judgment in which one would be a fanfic and which one would be.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
How many questions are there?
There are 5.
Okay,
so the first one.
I don't want to see your phone.
I don't want you to see my phone either.
Okay, good.
All right. I do not say this to insult or belittle you. There is no shame in being a child. You just are. Or, some things are more precious because they don't last long. Which one is from the fan fiction and which one is from literature?
Between those two?
Mm-hmm.
I think I know, but can you say it one more time?
All right, the first one is, I do not say this to insult or belittle you. There's no shame in being a child.
That was classic literature, the other one's fanfic.
So, actually,
It's opposite, isn't it?
And so the first one is from There Within by Avatar account and Avatar The Last Airbender fanfiction. And the second line, some things are more precious because they don't last long, is from The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde.
I didn't read that one. I didn't want to. Felt too realistic.
I like that one.
Okay, can you tell me the parameters for this Avatar: The Last Airbender one? Like, was it a romance? Was it what? Who was saying this to who?
I didn't do that much research.
Okay, well, let's go to the next one since Allie sucks.
You don't suck.
I didn't do
Look,
well.
You'll have your chance to like get me with your mini-sets. Alright, question 2. Quote 1. I am the one who strips glory from the mightiest of kings, the one who can lay low even in the greatest of cities. Time is one of my weapons, but in the end, even time must succumb to me. Quote 2. But nothing is so strange when one is in love, and what was this except being in love? As the complete indifference of other people.
Second one sounds like fanfic. Am I wrong again?
The second one is from Mrs. Dalloway by Virginia Woolf. And the top one is from A Dose of Ruby by Raziel12. It's a Ruby fanfiction.
Let's just go to the next one.
Okay.
I don't know Ruby.
Well, I knew you probably wouldn't know some of these, but it's like sometimes you can tell from verbiage, but this is to demonstrate how good some fan fiction lines are and how like indecipherable
Just go
they
to the
are
next
next
one,
to
please.
each other. Okay? Don't feel bad about losing because that's the point.
Oh, go to the
You're supposed to lose.
No! I don't like losing games. I'm a terrible loser. I can't. I will do whatever I need to win. Like, I'm not saying I'm gonna cheat, but I will like be underhanded.
Okay, if you want to guess the fandom of any of these, even if you have no idea, if
I
you
have
want to just
no
guess,
idea. Like, just
you
go
can
to the
do
next
that.
one.
All right, next one. You might actually get this if I give you a couple hints, maybe.
Just hold
Okay,
on the hints
okay.
first, and let's
Quote
do the
1.
thing.
If he loved with all the powers of his puny being, he couldn't love as much in 80 years as I could in a day. Second quote. He wasn't just a star, he was a supernova through even the darkest parts of her life. That moment when she was alone with demons was just one wrong wish away from losing everything.
I have to go with my same thing. I think the second one's fanfic because that's what it sounds like.
That one's correct.
Thank
the second
God.
one is fanfic. Do you have any idea of what it might be from?
We say supernova, and I'm like, and you say demons, and it makes me think supernatural.
No, think it's something you like. It's an older anime. That you tell me that you think I would like.
Did I say you'd like it because it's really depressing?
No.
You took out so many. Give me another hit.
You have talked about catching it on Toonami.
Inuyasha.
Yes!
God, I don't.
If you're interested, the fic is Stargazing by Isle of Solitude.
What's the classic literature quote from?
That one is from Wuthering Heights.
I didn't read that one. The guy seems like an asshole.
I think that's the point. He was an asshole.
Okay, next one.
All right.
That was only 2 or 3. That was 3. So we're on to 4.
Quote 1. He had carefully shepherded himself away from want, the very idea of want, for his entire life, and he thought he was happy enough. As though the deliberate denial of unhappiness, the idea that you could tell yourself that you had nothing to be sad about, was what happiness was at its core.
It's kind of depressing quote.
A little bit. And then, quote 2. You can't live your life for other people. You've got to do what's right for you, even if it hurts some people you love.
The second one sounds like classic literature. Makes me think of Persuasion, and the first one kind of sounded like classic literature too, but because of how depressing it was, it sounded like fanfic.
Yeah, you're right.
I was?
You are. Did I read that 1 second? The You Can't Live Your Life for Other People.
Mhm.
That's from The Notebook by Nicholas Sparks.
Haven't
First
read it.
one is from Graffiti by Mishi Man, a Persona 5 fanfiction.
When did The Notebook become classic literature? Because you said it was.
Yeah, it's a published novel and it's popular, so like maybe not all of these fit under the classic literature.
It's okay.
category.
It fits under the literature.
Right. It's
Nicholas
published.
Sparks fans will now hate us though because I said that. I'm sorry. I love books. Please don't hate me or take away my book card. Last question.
Last question. Quote 1. You will always be fond of me. I represent to you all the sins you never had the courage to commit. Or, quote 2. An axiom is the mathematic term for a beginning. He doesn't know the word for an end.
I hate you.
I don't think you're gonna get this. Or like, at least where it's from.
I won't at all get what it's from because that was math and you talked about I was an English major. I don't like math. I honestly took very little of it.
Okay.
But the quote is like math. It's very complicated. What was the first quote again?
You will always be fond of me. I represent to you all the sins you never had the courage to commit.
I think that one's fanfic and I think the other one's literature.
So
it's opposite.
It's opposite.
Yeah. That was my first choice, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna go with this.
The "You will always be fond of me. I represent to you all the sins you never had the courage to commit" is also from The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. And the fanfic quote, "An axiom is the mathematic term for a beginning," is, I believe, from a Minecraft YouTube fic that has been deleted. It was infamous. I know about it. I've never read a modicum of Minecraft YouTube fanfiction. I'm not in that fandom, but I know of this fanfiction.
There's fanfic about Minecraft?
So there's, to be more accurate, there's fanfic about the people who play in these servers.
I'm already done with this conversation.
Have you heard of Dream?
No!
Alright. That's for the best.
I won one!
That's for the best. It's okay. Well,
all my English literature friends will be like, give us back your degree, please.
No.
That was sad.
It wasn't sad.
Sad for me. That was actually really good. It makes me want to do, like, anime quotes versus, like, movie quotes or something. Like, I've seen something where they, like, guess what this anime is from, like, these hints.
Yeah. Well, I think we should try and, like, that was a fun little mini game to come up with.
That was good.
So we should do more of those.
Yeah. Anything else you want to do for your minisode other than humiliate me for losing a game? I know why she's doing this. I know exactly why. I have a photo of her. And it made me laugh so hard. I couldn't breathe and I fell on the floor crying my eyes out.
So I actually wasn't thinking about that.
But this is what it's for.
Now that you mentioned it, I am doing it to, like, give back.
Yeah. It's a really good photo. I will never show it to anyone else.
It's actually
I will
really
keep
terrible.
it. I want to get it tattooed on my arm, like you do.
I think I had cut your arm off.
She just come up to me, like, burn me, like, can't tell who it is now. I'm gonna maim you, and I'm like, all right, wouldn't be the first time. So yeah,
Alchemist.
Anything else you want to do?
I think that's it.
Yeah.
I thought that would take a little longer, but I should have prepared more quotes if I wanted it to take a little longer.
What gave you the idea for doing this minisode like this?
I wanted it to be connected to fan fiction because I know that's what the episode's going to be about. So I was like, we'll do a fun little game with it. And because I still don't know exactly what I'm going to talk about in the fanfic episode because I haven't prepared for that, but I will.
I prepared for that episode instead of the episode we actually did because I got the dates wrong, but that is honestly the story of my life. For everything. Like, my whole life. You think I'm kidding, but I'm not. She's doing her little violin you can't even see.
I'm gonna edit in the sound.
Are you gonna do this?
I'll, like, zoom in on, like, my fingers. And then it's just like,
are you gonna do like the sad music that they did in like the Try Guys when they made Zach black and white and they're like, because he was all sad and he's just like this and they pause it. They freeze this image and they do the black and white and they like zoom in and like.
I don't know if it's the same image or same music, but I'm thinking of the SpongeBob music. When Mr. Krabs pulls out the like, I have the best violin in the world.
I hope you keep in all of this.
I'll probably cut a little bit, but I'll keep it most of it.
So that was our episode, our third minisode. I hope you all enjoyed.
We're filming these really out of order.
Yeah, we're filming out of order. We'll have like a better thing behind us too. We just were kind of lazy and we didn't want to go out to the room where we would normally record.
It's It's really warm in here.
It
And
is.
it's cold out there.
And we have some natural light, and we have a bathroom, and we have a kitchen right here. So that works. My hair looks really long in this. Sorry, I can just tell from it. But yeah, thank you for joining us. I hope you all enjoyed laughing at me. I hope we got some laughs out of you.
If you have any favorite fanfic quotes that you feel measure up to any published or classic
or you think
literature,
we should read,
or yeah, that you think we should read,
like, we
leave
always like
those
recommendations
quotes below.
And if you have any
what it's
questions,
from.
yeah, and if you have any questions about anything in the podcast from this episode, you can ask, like, why would Gabby do this to Allie? When is Allie mailing back her diploma, her degree? I don't even know where it is, so
Gabby
jokes on all of you.
At least 0. All right.
I will kill you.
What if I kill you first, you bitch?
This is why I take recordings of you sleeping. I still have that video.
It's just like a weird sentence to just say. This is why I record you when you're sleeping.
Yeah, to show you how easy it would be to kill you at night. It's okay, just cut it all out.
I'll cut you out. Wait, we gotta do some outro. Okay. Thanks for joining us. This is our Minisode, episode 3.
We hope you got steamed, but like in a good way.
Allie got steamed in a pretty bad way. Bye.